Hey y'all, it's Israel and welcome to Israel's World. And today y'all I'm gonna be doing a story time. And in this story time it's gonna be how I broke my arm about 6 or 7 years ago. How I broke my arm 6 or 7 years ago. Um I was a lot younger, about 4 or 5. Um, so let's get into the story. Okay. Um, it's kind of well. Um, I was excited about something that day. About something. We was Me and my parents was coming home from somewhere. We was coming home from somewhere, and I got excited about something. I started running around the house, and my mother my mother she told me to stop running around the house, but I didn't listen. So I kept on running and 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 running around, and then I started jumping on the couch, and then and then I started jumping around the couch. I was jumping, 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 and then all of a sudden I got the last jump, and then I flew from the couch. Then I jumped. When I jumped the final time, then I flew from the couch, and then I landed on the floor and landed on my arm, and that stuff hurted. and and um my dad was in the kitchen and my mother was in another room, and they both was just running out, and I was just crying because that was a lot of pain to go through. Bro, to break an arm, it's no joke, really. Yeah, yo, it's no joke. It's no joke. But going to the hospital, they had me do some X-ray on the table when we got to the hospital, and then I remember me trying to put my broken arm to this table where they could shine a light and see what what how I well, I don't remember well, but that hurted. Woo. And one time I was in the hospital from the broken arm, and from the broken arm, and and I remember sitting in the hospital one day. The nurses brought me some nasty lunch. It was very nasty. They brought me some cold chicken nuggets and an apple juice and something else like that. And yeah, and me recovering, and then after I was released, I had a cast and started itching. Broken arm is no joke. It hurted. And this happened years ago. Years ago. Years ago. Or a long time ago. Back in 2010 or 11. 2010 or 11. Something like that. 2010 or 2011. Sometime like that. And it was funny. my mom kept on saying, stop running around the house, stop running around the house. And I didn't listen. I wound up breaking my arm, jumping off the couch, and then I landed on my arm. So, y'all, that was story time I had on how I broke my arm. I forgot which arm it was. Whenever the pin marks they had. So, guess it was this one. So, so that was my story time, and I'm also gonna be doing some other story times, like how I was bullied and how I felt when my father passed away, and yeah, that's it. I just want to tell y'all that story. So uh, see y'all in the next video. Israel's out. Bye, y'all.